Hi, welcome to my video series on F-16 Combat Pilot for the ZX Spectrum. First of all, big apologies for not uploading videos recently. I have been busy at work, yada yada yada, the usual excuses. I have some time spare, so I thought I'd do this video at least. So, I won't be doing any flying today. What you can see in the background is just me messing around to accompany this video. I just want to quickly talk about how I think this game is working behind the scenes. It's a big interest of mine how games work behind the scenes. I'm a programmer. I've been programming games since the ZX Spectrum computer and Atari ST after that, and I've even got a game on the go now, although I haven't updated for a while. You can see videos about that in my channel. And I know that the ZX Spectrum is a very, very simple computer, and I know that the inner workings of the game can be dissected quite easily. So what I've been doing is I've been recording the stats of the each debrief screen at the end of each Operation Conquest mission into a spreadsheet, which I'll show you here. Just recording things like how many units I've destroyed, how many units the enemy's destroyed, and the Allied and enemy strength and morales that are shown at on the debrief screen. And I've been, plodding graphs and nerdy things like that, and I'm just going to show you a few things that I've observed. So, on this first graph you'll see Allied versus enemy aircraft losses. So, an Allied loss only happens if I die, if I get shot down or crash, and an enemy aircraft loss only happens if I shoot down a MiG. So, it's fairly self-explanatory, and you will see at the very end of this graph a giant spike where I've shot down, I think, 7 aircraft. This happened in a mission that I did not record. I was just messing around, seeing what would happen if I just circled around and engaged and shot down any MiGs that came near me. And literally that's all that happened. I just circled and shot down MiGs until one shot me down eventually. So that happened. I didn't record it, but I think I'm going to let it stand in my mission history, because if you have a look at the next graph, which shows the darker lines are, the dark blue line is the enemy strength, like unit strength I guess, and the dark grey line is my unit strength. And you can see for a while I've been doing much worse than the enemy, until the very last mission, which brought us down onto parity, I think, or thereabouts. So I'm going to let that mission stand because it puts things on an even playing field. And if you look at the strength, we are now both at around 50%, or 50%. So that's why I think we're halfway through this campaign. Yeah, the enemy morale and Allied morale, I don't really know what sort of impact that has, but I'm doing better than they are. So. Alright, so what I think's happening here is because the enemy do not have any units, they don't seem to destroy any of my units on the map with their tanks, and they don't seem to strike any of my bases with their planes. I can only assume that my Allied strength is going down. It's not in relation to me crashing the plane either, or being shot down. I think what's happening here is Allied strength is just degrading by roughly the same amount each game, maybe a little bit more if I crash, with a little bit of randomness thrown in there. And that's basically it's a race against time. I've got to finish this campaign before my strength gets down to 0. So there's going to be roughly 20 missions flown in this campaign, and I've got to get the enemy strength below mine before the end, before that 20 is up. Now, I'm wondering how best to go about this, because I believe I've shown most of the content available in this game to you already in videos. So my options, I think, going forward are, one, I could just fly around in circles and shoot down more MiGs, and I think that will very quickly bring about the end of the game, perhaps. Well, because their strength will be down to 0. I don't think that's going to make for the best videos, though, and something just that interesting. But it is an option, and if it looks like I'm going to lose, that's what I'll do to bring about a win, so I can show you the winning screen or end game content, whatever is there. One other option I've thought of is I can load up my F-16 with, I think is it the Durandal anti-runway bombs, and if I just show you the map, I could just, in one mission, I think, I would be able to carry enough bombs to take out every single enemy airfield in the game, which I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Oh no, 6. I've destroyed 2, I think, so far. I think I can just take out all of their enemy airfields in one go if I can get through to all of them. Maybe 2 missions it would take. And that would be interesting. I want to know, would the enemy be able to put up any more planes after that, or would I be then free to just go nuts on their ground units and strike missions after that? That's what I think I'm going to do next. If anyone watching has any ideas of what I can do next, just to have a bit of fun before the end of the campaign, then let me know in the comments. Be interested to hear what anyone has to say. So yeah, regardless of what happens, I think I'll be able to engineer a win and also a lose situation, so I'll be able to show you the content in both of those cases at some point soon. Yeah, I think that's it. We'll see you in the next video. And bonus points for anyone if you can name the movie that this intermission music and graphics come from. It's an awesome movie. See you guys.